The port of Kismayo is one of the most lucrative in the region. It's the economic jugular vein that supplies the far south of Somalia and neighbouring Kenya and Ethiopia. The town is a trading hub with huge economic potential. It's also the centre of a dispute over who controls its resources, the regional administration or central government. The row threatens to reignite one of the reasons for Somalia's original meltdown.
The civil war which happened in Somalia, most of them they were thinking that it was concerning only a power issue or political issue, but some of them it was behind of economical issue.
I don't see any friction.
The Prime Minister is negotiating with Kismayo's leaders, but is stuck with a half-written provisional constitution. It acknowledges regional power, but says nothing about how that should work.
But we agreed that we should have to review the constitution while we are implementing.
But that sounds a little bit like you're trying to build the aircraft while it's in the air, and that's quite a dangerous thing.
But that is how we put it in our constitution, and we should have to follow it. No any other choice.
Baidoa, to the west of Mogadishu, is another town captured from the armed group Al-Shabaab last year. It's also a vibrant trading centre with its own emerging administration trying to work out its relationship with the national government.
Here in Baidoa, as in regions right across Somalia, they're watching what's taking place in Kismayo very, very closely indeed, because, while nobody wants to start the fighting again, everyone recognises that if the negotiations fall apart there, it'll have a destabilising effect right across the rest of the country.
Baidoa's elders and its governor are deeply concerned. They say they're committed to national unity, but they also understand the consequences of a fight over resources.
But we want the international community to know, to keep an eye on what's happening in Kismayo. We have elements from Kenya, elements from Puntland, trying to really push forward looting those lands.
The dispute in Kismayo is hundreds of kilometres from Baidoa, but because the constitution lies at the heart of this row, its implications run through the country, still struggling to end 20 years of war. Greste, Al Jazeera in Baidoa, Somalia.